All right, real talk. If I had to start data analytics from scratch in 2026, with 0 degree, 0 connections, and 0 job prospects, I would not do what most people tell you to do. Stay with me, this might save you months. Hey friends, here's the honest version of this journey. Most people don't fail in data because it's too technical. They fail because they try to learn everything all at once in the wrong order. You end up watching 50 YouTube videos, buying 10 courses, switching between SQL, Python, Tableau, AI tools, and getting nowhere. That's not a skill problem, that's a strategy problem. Today, I'm walking you through exactly how I'd do this if I were starting today. First thing I do, I would not start with SQL, not Python, not dashboards. I'd start with Excel or Google Sheets. I know that sounds boring, but this is where most people mess up. Spreadsheets are where real business data actually lives. It's messy, inconsistent, and imperfect, just like the real world. This is where you learn how data actually behaves, how to structure columns and clean weird inputs. Here's what I'd focus on. Not to be an Excel god, but to be comfortable. Filters and sorting, IF statements, XLOOKUP, pivot tables, and basic charts. Because if you can't do that in a spreadsheet, jumping straight into databases is just going to feel overwhelming. Once I'm comfortable in spreadsheets, then I'd move to SQL. And this is still the most important technical skill for data analysts, but I wouldn't learn it like most beginners do. I wouldn't sit there memorizing joins or syntax for no reason. Instead, I'd use SQL to answer real questions like, what changed this month? Which users are growing or shrinking? Where is our revenue actually coming from? I'd focus on select, where, order by, group by with aggregates, and only use joins when I actually need them. If you can write clean SQL that actually explains what happened in a business, you're already ahead of most job applicants. After that, I pick one visualization tool, Power BI, Tableau, or Looker Studio. I genuinely don't care which. What matters is learning how to tell a clear story with data, not collecting tools like Pokemon. I'd focus on connecting data sets, building simple dashboards, choosing the right charts, and writing clear takeaways. My goal would not be to make beautiful dashboards. My goal would be to make answers obvious. If someone can look at your dashboard and immediately understand what's going on, you're doing it right. Only after all of that would I touch Python. A lot of beginners rush into Python way too early because it looks impressive, but if you don't understand how data flows, Python just becomes fancy confusion. When I do get to Python, I'd keep it simple. Pandas for cleaning and analysis, basic visualizations, and small automation scripts. No machine learning, no AI pipelines. Python is a tool to amplify your thinking, not a replacement for it. This is the part that actually gets people hired. I'd build 2-3 small realistic case studies, not giant portfolio monsters. Each project would clearly show what question I was trying to answer, the data I used, the steps I took, and the insight. Then I'd actually share them, a short LinkedIn post, my files on GitHub, and screenshots of my dashboards. I wouldn't aim for perfection, I'd aim for clarity. Clear thinking beats fancy visuals every single time. If I were starting today, I'd ignore 3 things. First, learn everything advice. You don't need every tool. Second, tool hoarding. More tools don't make you more employable. Third, shiny AI shortcuts that teach you nothing. Instead, I'd focus on one skill at a time. Here's the bottom line. You do not need a degree. You do not need a boot camp. You need structure, consistency, and the right learning order. If this helped, I appreciate you sticking around. Please like and follow for more. I share this stuff all the time. Thanks for watching.